Last week we started a young fella's first hunt after a 12-year wait without much luck. However, Magnus would have to continue to wait as we weren't finished seeing deer walk away without getting a shot just yet.
We're having a bit of a grind, eh? He didn't get a shot again. I don't know if I've ever seen that so many times in a row.
However, in the deer woods, patience pays off. So many of us dream of being here, behind a giant whitetail, but getting there is a journey. They say getting there is half the fun, and that couldn't be more true when following and appreciating these incredible deer. We work all year long, scouting, preparing, always learning, largely through trial and error, and sharing what has been learnt with a new generation. And when fall comes, the stage is set, we've done the work, and there's a plan in place. And we get to head out, knowing that most days will fail, but you go back again and again, knowing that at some point, maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to bring that dream to life. That if you put the time in, and with a bit of luck, you'll get to share a moment in the deer woods with a legend.
Taylor, that is a giant buck. It was well worth it just to watch him step out. Gorgeous deer. That would be the shortest hunt.
That was quick, eh?
He's down right there, buddy.
I'm still shaking.
He is awesome.
We aren't even ready for that. Holy buckets.
Wow, it's an amazing deer.
Whoa, I can't believe it. I think you got a book deer, girl.
You just never know what's going to step out. Beautiful deer.
StealthCam presents Canadian Whitetail, brought to you by Ozonics, undetectable, undeniable. New archery products, hunt with confidence. Monster Meal, attraction, nutrition, results. Muddy, serious gear for serious hunters. Excalibur crossbow, different for a reason. Black Eagle arrows, superior carbon technology. Hunter's specialties, serious hunting tools. Dart and archery, for hunters that demand performance. Cold steel knives, anytime, anywhere. Heater bodysuit, #1 in cold weather hunting gear. Rackulator, score your trophy fast, easy, and accurate. Central boiler, outdoor wood furnaces. Boyd's hardwood gun stocks, better with Boyd's. And by StealthCam, the leader in trail cam technology.
Last week on Canadian Whitetail, after a 12-year wait and after a summer of practice and scouting, it was finally time for young Magnus's very first hunt. And a fairly slow day one would lend a clue to how his first few days would go.
And I think you were ready to shoot.
Oh, I was going to get up and shoot them right there.
Rewards come to those who wait, and Magnus was finally going to have an opportunity. We just needed one more step. But the step was in the wrong direction, and there'd be no shot for the young lad as the buck walks off. It's hard for a kid, but it happens. And just the very next day, the same buck and a better angle. Finally at full draw on his first deer ever. But again, no shot. But patience pays off.
It's day 4. Another new spot. It's, the heat is continuing. It's crazy, the heat. We're a little bit closer to some water here. It's a calm day today again, so we're gonna be quiet and, see how we make out, eh, bud?
Well, While Gus was getting a few winks, I was excited we'd move to one of my hot spots, hoping to ensure success. However, this evening would produce very little. Maybe my hot spot wasn't so hot, and I couldn't help but wonder if maybe Gus's bad luck was just a bad guide. We weren't trying to set a world record, just land his first buck, but as the days ticked by, Gus, well, he had to be questioning the stories that he'd heard that his dad was a competent deer hunter.
This segment is brought to you by AAE. Innovation and integrity is in our blood. Quality and dependability is in our products. Canadian Whitetail is also brought to you by Pro Expedition Scents and Lures, because it works. Tacticam, share your hunt. OnX Hunt, know where you stand. Hawk, hunt from above or attack from the ground. Conquest Archery Accessories, and by AAE, quality and dependability in all our products. This segment has been brought to you by the Raculator, the world's best electronic scoring device. Score any antlered or horned game, and even sheds, fast, easy, and accurate with the Raculator. Get yours today at raculator.com.
We've always had a rule that every day is a new day and to not let the past days affect our current one, and Magnus and I were settled in to enjoy the evening. A little later that evening, a buck would make an appearance. A fine buck for anyone's first, but he was fairly nervous and never put forward the opportunity for a good shot, but still enjoyable just to watch.
Been having a bit of a grind, eh? And this weather's sure not been helping, but today finally it cooled right off. It's nice out today, actually. It's really nice, so hopefully that's always keep the deer from moving. Nobody's been having too much luck. Especially Gus, you've officially hunted more than Taylor has in her life. And Taylor shot 5 deer, so that's alright. We got a north wind tonight, so we're back in here. And the wind's supposed to go south tomorrow, so we can go back to the other place too. So we'll have some options. I'm pretty sure now that it's cooled off that shouldn't take too long for a chance, hey?
A change in weather with a cooling down made for a more enjoyable sit and hopefully more deer movement. But as Magnus and I waited, it's hard not to just watch these deer, watch them play, and just enjoy being in the deer woods. As much as I just enjoy watching deer, and I could tell Gus did too, I could also tell that he was ready to get a shot. And as the evening went on, a chance at that shot was coming. This velvet buck was headed right down the pipe towards us, and watching beside me told me Gus was ready. Again quartered towards us, but we were patient. If nothing else, he had to turn to leave, and when he did, the other deer spooked him and he never stopped to offer a shot. My heart sank. As much fun as we were having, as much as we were enjoying the deer woods for Gus, this was getting a bit carried away. And on a young fellow's very first hunt, you have to start to wonder if this is going to start to affect his enjoyment of deer hunting.
This segment has been brought to you by Darton Archery. In the archery business for over 70 years, Darton is the world's leader in archery technology and innovation. To experience unmatched shootability, versatility, and reliability, visit your local dealer to shoot the new Darton. This segment of Canadian Whitetail has been brought to you by Boyd's Hardwood Gun Stocks, the world's largest manufacturer of aftermarket hardwood and laminate stocks. Boyd's offers stocks for over 1,200 firearm models, so you can make every gun better with Boyd's.
Last night was almost pretty good. Better. Seen a bunch of deer, seen one buck. He didn't get a shot again. I don't know if I've ever seen that so many times in a row. But that's all right. It cooled off for a couple days. It's a little warmer today. It's supposed to be really hot tomorrow, so hopefully we see something today. But we're in here early. Might have a bit of a wait, but it's really noisy getting in here, so it sounds like a herd of elephants walking through the bush there, eh? You still having fun? Are you ready to shoot one? I am too, bud. So we'll see. A couple pretty nice bucks in here, and time will tell.
Back to the hot spot for day 8 with several options and bucks in the area. Today just felt right. All settled in, early deer begin to move. I'd been exceptionally proud of Gus for sitting still and quiet for several days. It's harder than one might think, and we'd yet to spook a buck. And on this dead calm night, at 18 yards, that can be tough. And as more deer filtered through, I noticed more and more deer watching to the east. And then we seen why. Gus was about to have the encounter that anyone would have waited for. The big 8 from the stealth cam was coming on a string. And behind him, the older tall 8. Two awesome bucks for him. There was no way he wouldn't get a shot. Both of the deer quartered towards us. The young buck turns, not stopping to offer a shot. No problem. The older buck was still there, and Magnus's nerves told him it was about to happen. And he took that step we'd waited 8 days for, perfect broadside, and Gus drew back smooth to release his first arrow at a deer. The second Gus came to anchor, the buck turned towards us and walked off himself. I won't lie, this one was tough to watch. Gus had been doing everything right. But I also believe in fate, karma, whatever you call it, that everything happens for a reason, and I had a feeling that our night wasn't over just yet. And just moments later, as I'd thought, the older buck had just left to push the young buck out into the field and had returned. This time stopping perfect broadside. No matter how anxious we were, we wanted him to take one step to put his leg forward. And he did just that, giving way for the chance that Magnus had waited for. And finally, Magnus was able to release his first arrow.
Welcome to this week's Canadian Whitetail Scouting segment. Locate, learn, set up, hunt. Brought to you by Muddy Outdoors.
Hunting over feed attractants can sometimes be controversial, and I don't really understand why. It's completely acceptable to hunt over water, field edges, food plots, or even deer scents and lures. Though when it comes to feed attractants, things seem to be different, and they shouldn't be. Feed and supplements like monster meal can be a huge benefit to the deer in your area's overall health all year. And where legal, if used properly during the season, can be an effective tool to help you locate and land a deer. Don't let someone else or some hunting celebrity influencer tell you that there's something wrong with it. We have several of them hunt with us each year at our camps, and when given the option, they always pick to stand with the feed too. Use it effectively, scout the area you're hunting, pattern the deer, decide where you want to set up, and then add an attractant. And if you like, use it as a tool to improve your setup and improve your overall experience in the deer woods.
This week's Canadian Whitetail Scouting segment has been brought to you by Muddy Outdoors. Create your own muddy moment. This segment of Canadian Whitetail is brought to you by onX Hunt, the most trusted GPS mapping app. Download the onX Hunt app today. Know where you stand with onX Hunt.
Another heartbreaking encounter for Magnus had to make me wonder how much fun he was having, but good things come to those who wait, and just moments later, the old buck was back. And though the buck dropped a bit, Magnus had made a great shot, and while he may have still been nervous, I already knew what was about to happen. I already knew that it was all over.
He's down right there, buddy. Right on. You were so nervous. The shot was high and a little bit back, but it must have been high in the lungs. He didn't go, what is that? That deer went maybe 30 yards. That's a big buck. And I think he just went out to push that other 4x4 out of here a little bit more, but when he came back, you were nervous too, hey?
I'm still shaking.
See, I told you everything happens for a reason, right? You've had a rough hunt or a slow hunt, but then those two big bucks walked in, and then he turned broadside, and you were nervous, weren't you? Because you said you didn't like the shot, but he was broadside, and he turned broadside again. And you drilled them. We got all our stuff, our Zonix, everything to pack up yet, and we'll go take a look, because I don't think we have to search very far for that one.
Every hunt is different, no matter how short or long it takes or what happens along the way. These moments are always worth it. And for the first time, being able to share in it with my son, truly indescribable.
Well, there you go, bud.
Yeah.
Well, your first deer took a few nights, hey, buddy?
Yep.
But that's all right. You ended up with a beauty, hey?
Yep.
A little nervous the first time, didn't get a shot, but you got a shot this time and made it count, hey?
Yeah.
You didn't go very far, did you, bud?
Nope.
Right on.
It's something special to watch young boys start to become young men, and we couldn't be more proud of Magnus. And for 2022, his patience and perseverance earned him the award of Saskatchewan's Junior Bowhunter of the Year. Whether in school, the hockey rink, the baseball field, or whatever a child's into, it's so exciting to watch them have success and grow as a person. And there might not be a better place to grow or find success than the deer woods. It takes discipline, practice, perseverance. Sometimes things don't go as planned and you need to adjust and stay focused. But sometimes it all comes together and makes everything all worthwhile. I had so much fun hunting with Gus this year, and I can't wait to do it again next year. And congratulations, Magnus, on one incredible very first whitetail. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Canadian Whitetail.
This segment is brought to you by Wild Edge, makers of the ultimate climbing system, the Step Ladder. Safely design your climb in any tree with the most versatile, lightweight, and compact climbing system, the Step Ladder. To book your own dream hunt in northern Saskatchewan, contact us at Canadian Whitetail Outfitters. Canadian Whitetail is also brought to you by these fine sponsors. Stay up to date with Dean and the team by following us on Instagram, liking us on Facebook, and subscribing to our YouTube channel. For Canadian Whitetail gear and apparel, information, and newsletters, visit CanadianWhitetailTV.com. For past episodes and never-seen content, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or search for us wherever you stream.